Hey, what's up, furniture nerds? Welcome to another episode of Flat Packs Exposed, the review series, brought to you by Prime Spaces.
Hey, what's up, furniture nerds? So I just unboxed all of the pieces to this shoe storage cabinet that I'm about to assemble. So we have the majority of the pieces over here. We got a few other pieces over here, and this is the box that it shipped in, which was not too heavy, but you may need a second set of hands to lift it and move it to the room that you want to get it assembled in. So it's looking like there's not too many pieces, right? But that could be different depending on your skill set and what you're kind of used to assembling, if you're used to assembling anything. So my guess is this will probably take me about an hour and a half to complete. So one of the things I like to do when I unbox furniture that I'm about to put together is I start to take them out and I start to sort of organize them, not necessarily in the order of numbers, but by parts that look similar to each other. So you can see these are obviously the same piece, these are the same ones, these are the same ones as well. These ones aren't exactly the same, but they're very, very similar, and there's a good chance that they're going to be used during the same exact step, so I like to kind of keep them all together. Same as this, and so on and so forth. But overall, it doesn't look like there's too many pieces. Like I said, I'm guessing it'll take me about an hour and a half, maybe a couple of hours to put together, but I do have my work cut out for me. So, and then here are all of the hardware parts, and major plus here because everything is already individually packaged and organized, so you don't have to do any of that yourself. You don't have to waste any time like sorting through parts and getting everything kind of sectioned off. Everything comes in their own individual bags with part numbers on it, so you should be able to get through the assembly pretty quickly with these. And then of course here is the instruction manual, and then right on the inside first page you see sort of a blown up version so you can get an idea of where all the parts are going to go. And then there's a hardware list, and then there's a hardware parts list, so you don't necessarily need to take an inventory check of that because everything is individually packaged, but you can just make sure that everything checks off here and that you see everything over here. But I got my work cut out for me, so I'm going to show you guys a finished product in 5, 4, 3, 2. Hey, what's up, furniture nerds? Doing a quick review for this shoe storage cabinet that I just put together, and my initial reaction after assembly is that this thing is awesome, right? So let's quickly take a look at it, some of the features. So in case you are shopping this, you have a much better idea of what you're getting into. You can make a more informed purchasing decision. So this has two pull-out storage cabinets for your shoes. It has a top one right here, and they basically work the same exact way. This mid shelf right here can actually go in this first groove, and then it also has this second groove right here. So depending on how much space you want on the top or the bottom is completely up to you, but the instructions have you put it towards the top, so that's just the way I did it. So you can put some shoes right here on this level, and you can also put some shoes right here. And then you have that same exact setup for the lower pull-out cabinet as well. Now on this particular shoe cabinet has this really nice symmetrical sort of design to it. So let me kind of go to the side so you can kind of see it. It's kind of like 3D. You can see kind of cubes going this way all throughout it. So it's really nice touch. I really like it. Also it has the gold handles, right? So if you want to go for that kind of sleek, elegant, but glam style furniture, this will definitely do it for you. Now on the bottom, also on the top, they have these kind of cubby storage areas. So you can put shoes here. You can also put other things here, maybe decorative mementos or something like that. You can store a lot of different things here. And then on the bottom here, you can also put shoes as well. So this thing has a lot of storage. It has a lot of style to it. I really like it. And then off the bottom too as well, they have these levelers. So for example, if you happen to be placing this on a floor that isn't level and it's rocky, all you need to find is the part where it is lower. So if you are placing this on a floor that is not level and is wobbly, all you have to do is find the spot that is tipping, and then you just spin these foot levelers, and that way it'll even everything out. So they really do set you up for success. That way it's not wobbly. Now as for the assembly took me just about an hour and a half to put together, and it was actually pretty straightforward. I didn't run into any snags or anything like that. I did use a drill just to kind of sort of expedite the process. So you know, if you're going to to use a screwdriver or maybe the Allen key that it comes with, it's probably going to take you longer, maybe 2.5 hours or so, maybe 3 hours. But regardless of how long it takes you, I definitely wouldn't let the assembly process negate you from taking a look at this, because it is really nice. And just to get an idea of the instruction manual, here is sort of a blown up version of all the pieces, so you can kind of get an idea of where everything is going to go. We also have a hardware parts list here if you want to do a quick inventory check. And then it jumps right into the assembly. As you can see, like in the beginning, they don't jam pack too many steps into one. And they also use these sort of blown up illustrations to kind of give you a better idea of how parts are supposed to be oriented. But you can see here the mesh is kind of flush all the way. And to give you a better idea in real time, you can see that this is flush, but underneath it, right, it's not. Right, so you want to definitely make sure you're doing it the right way. And so that's why they have these blown up illustrations throughout the instruction manual to kind of give you a better idea of how things are supposed to be oriented. But overall, I really like this shoe storage cabinet. It's sleek, it's elegant, it's got the gold glam sort of accents to it that really give this piece of furniture some life. But overall, I really like this shoe storage cabinet. It's got a lot of cool features. It's got the nice design on the front. It's got the black sort of elegant, sleek look to it. It's got the gold accents, and the assembly wasn't too bad. It took me about an hour and a half, a couple of hours for most people. So you should be able to get this assembled pretty quickly. But overall, like I said, I really like this shoe storage cabinet. I would highly recommend you take a look at it. Go ahead and check it out, and I'll see you on the next review.